morning, traders. This morning we are opening up at key trend inception levels on S&P. Proprietary Fibonacci tool identifies proprietary Fibonacci reversal zone. Market been stuck here since the open in non-stop vicious bullish pullbacks. This is exact same place where buyers stepped in from on July 25th. This ultimate trend inception is exact same place where buyers stepped in from on daily in the month of June. However, this bullish rally is struggling as it reached the end of the minor trend where S&P had been for the last 2 weeks. That's a problem. This is where this bearish pullback coming from. And this is the key. If today we will see the start of the stunning bullish rally as played out on July 25th, or if market will collapse again, as this is where trader tested to the core at knowledge of separating spectacular bullish rally from endless baits, not quality trades. So if I convert this chart right now to 1 minute chart, what do you see? This is your key barometer chart that's showing you it is absolutely crucial to separate baits from trades. This is a major fake out at the open. Bullish spike, 3 points, and complete collapse. Market in horrible pain this morning. Struggling as expected. And if I convert this chart to 5, identical formula remains. Know what not to short into. Know where to short from. And that's the power of the method. Identified in advance. Stunning place to buy from on July 25th. Nothing yet this morning, as market full of baits collapsing and spiking back and forth with meaningless bullish pullback. In the month of June, on daily it was meaningful. But this is a problem. This is a brick wall. This is the end of the minor trend, where market had been stuck for the last 2 weeks. If you're utilizing the method for long-term positions or long-term investments, you're utilizing weekly. Ultimate trend inception, December 2018. Chart present in the room for years. Ultimate resistance for the last few weeks. This ultimate trend inception in the months of December on weekly, last rally in the months of June on daily, is where price is this morning. Stunning place to be for ultimate trend inception. So when scanner give you an alert, you need to understand market timing. You need to absolutely know and respect the danger of the major news. That's currently the only problem on this trade. That's the power of the scanner. That's a stress-free trading. Trade is not 1 minute. Trade converted to one on purpose. So again, absolutely no surprise, this is Fibonacci trend reversal. This is what price does 80+% of the time when trend is major. While we're waiting on S&P, Let's review multiple other examples. Let's walk down memory lane on pound. This is pound at key Fibonacci support. Do you remember pound at 3600? Pound had been at this level for 7 years. This is the end of the minor trend. This is critical Fibonacci support. It shows you clearly 124.8 is next, and then 111 area. And that's what pound looks like 2 years later. Shock or not. When pound reaches trend reversal area. October 2016, start of 2017. There is no good news in Britain. Britain in free fall. Brexit on a table. Why in the world is pound rallying in 2016 and 17? And why in the world is pound rallying again when it reaches trend inception 2019? Exact same reason why S&P is rallying. Because it's Fibonacci reversal zone, not a place to short into. So major news in the middle of the trade is out. Consumer confidence much better than expected. Very important news. And this is what plays out, traders, as expected. This is a danger of this massive pullback during major news. What a stunning, flawless bullish rally. My goodness, look at that. Ultimate trend inception. This is where a knowledgeable trader starts taking profits off the table and moving the stop outside of break-even. Ultimate trend inception, just like on pound, plays out on S&P. There is no surprise on Tesla, where sell-off played out from, where bullish rally coming from. Identical accuracies on S&P this morning. If I take a look on chart on Tesla 2 years ago, did we know or did we know that 255 on Tesla was key Fibonacci support? Taken Tesla 2 years to break through this level. And that's Tesla next. 2-year brick wall. Proprietary Fibonacci support and reversal zone is the only thing that matters on Tesla. Not SEC investigation, not the rest of the noise. And this is what happens when ultimate Fibonacci support is out. Tesla in free fall, just like pound. All in advance, never after the fact. And that's the reason for bullish rally on S&P. And that's the reason for this problem. So trader who chooses to ignore this as a crucial exit point, trader who chooses not protect the profits using major greed as a factor. We know extremely well that this key Fibonacci support is identical to 255 on Tesla. If this support is out, S&P will collapse again and again and again, just like pound had done, just like Tesla had done. This is a place to exit. All identified in advance. Major news was the only obstacle on this trade. And that's the power of the method. And that's ultimate accuracy, no matter what you trade. And here's Apple now, traders. This is where Apple sold off from. 2016, 2030, and this is where Apple sold off from, and this is where Apple finding pullback now. However, if I take Apple down few years before, what would you see? Shock or not? Apple doubled in value despite worst earnings in 13 years when Apple was at 91. Here is Apple 4 years before. Do you remember Apple at 91, 93 area? What do I say at the Global Hedge Fund Convention? Apple will double if this support is respected. This is a reason hedge fund managers in the course now. What does Apple do next? Reaches the following level. Shock or not? All spelled out in advance. Months and years. And does Apple start selling off? Of course. Why in the world is that? Because it reached Fibonacci reversal zone, not the place to buy Apple, the place to exit Apple. What do you see at the bottom? 141, shock or not, Apple in free fall, until it reaches 141, trend inception. And that's the power of the method. You want to trade Apple? You want to trade S&P? Choice is yours. Flawless bullish rally on Apple from ultimate trend inception. And that's identical accuracy on S&P right now. Problem on Apple? Trend exhaustion. Problem on bullish rally on S&P? The place to exit, not the place to enter. Because Fibonacci said so. No matter what chart you trade. And if I convert this chart to any chart you choose to trade, identical accuracy applies. Stunning and flawless bullish push became powerless as expected. No matter what chart you trade, trade is not on 1 minute chart. Trade converted to 1 minute on purpose for the trading room. And if price collapses again to reversal zone, trader will be tested to the core. Again and again and again. Just like trader had been tested on Apple. What is the difference between day trading method versus position trading method? Risk management and trade hold time. Only if rules are met, you can take a trade. Without rules, nothing is possible. Here is oil now, traders. Do you remember sell-off on oil from 77? Well, it had been identified years in advance. Here's oil almost 4 years ago. Do you remember oil at 29? Shock or not, it's ultimate trend inception. Exact same place where S&P was this morning. And that's oil 6 months later. Just like S&P this morning. And here is oil 2 years later. Shock or not. Doubled in value. What do you see ahead? 77. Fibonacci reversal zone. Not the place to buy oil, the place to exit oil. Has oil started showing selling pressure? Of course. Shock or not. Day trading not your cup of tea. Use everything you learn for long-term investment decisions. Oil in free fall, as expected. all in advance, never after the fact. There is no surprise where oil been rallying from. There is no surprise where oil been selling off from. 64 on oil is exact same place where expected collapse on S&P. But what do you see? This most important red line is placed not in random place. It's placed in flawless place. Ultimate accuracy applies, no matter what you trade. In day trading, you know your exit points, minutes and hours in advance. On long-term investments, days, weeks, months and years in advance. All depends on the chart you trade. Choice is yours. So we're monitoring again this key Fibonacci level. We're monitoring again this key Fibonacci level. Nothing is random, all precise. This level is out, bullish rally will go on. This will be next. After this, it will be this level. But this area today is everything, absolutely everything, with this level being next. Every single thing in the method is extremely accurate and extremely precise. So on top Wall Street firms trading the method, it shows you ultimate accuracy applies. No speculative stops, no speculative targets. Ultimate precision, ultimate accuracy to the tick. So again, this is a range this morning. This is a market. All identified in advance, never after the fact. This obstacle remains. Just like on pound, just like on Tesla, across the board. This is your range this morning, to the tick. Please rewatch the video so you can review once again in advance. Ultimate accuracy for your point of entry and ultimate knowledge where to exit the position. In addition to dealing with major news, nothing else is possible in this market, only this. To the tick, no matter if you trade Apple, oil, Tesla or pound. Alpha Fibonacci method with Alpha Fibonacci software and scanners show you where to enter, where to exit, when not to trade. This is a stunning reminder. Only Fibonacci can give you this much accuracy. Proprietary Fibonacci tool, Proprietary Fibonacci method since 2008. Nothing else is possible. Only this. Ultimate accuracy dense. So if you want to trade with ultimate accuracy, review the information on the website. Very last few spaces left with Ultimate Special, as this is the first month software had been unveiled. Trading software without classes is not an option. You need to know how to operate software, and most importantly, you need to choose ultimate quality trades. All classes recorded, all classes are live. Choice is yours. What do you want to trade? After you review the information on the website, listen to students. What students trade? And if you have any questions, more information under About Us. And do not hesitate to contact me at 925-257-4298 or info at fibinstitute.com, as S&P remains stuck as expected. Nothing else is possible. Choose a tick. No matter what you trade. No matter if it's Apple, pound, oil, or no matter if it's 1 minute, 2 minute, 5 minute, 10, 15, 20, 25, any chart you choose to trade on S&P. And that's the test you must pass daily. And that's what you see in the trading room. Choice is yours, what you want to trade.